Hi, my name's Alex Daniel. Grab a coffee, get a pen, because you're going to want to write this down. Today, I'm going to talk about promoting your stylist to assistant manager. See, it's a great idea until it doesn't work. Look, they're amazing behind the chair. Our clients love them. They're your go-to person. And now the team's not following their lead. They get overwhelmed and then stuff gets crazy. Does that sound familiar? Okay, look, it's not their fault that they're not succeeding. They just haven't been trained in that specific position. Now, I'm going to give you a few tricks in this next video that's going to make them the most valuable person on your team. Let me walk you through the 3 biggest reasons why your assistant managers fail and how you can fix them. Save this video. You're going to want to come back to this. Reason 1, they're doers, not delegators. Okay, most assistant managers get promoted because they're amazing stylists, but that's sort of the problem. See, they're used to doing everything themselves, and now instead of guiding a team, they're running around putting out fires. Okay, this is a problem because it leaves them no time to lead. So the fix, the who, not how rule. So instead of asking, how can I get this done? Your assistant manager should be asking, who can I trust to do this, right? So it's a big shift. So here's an action tip for you. Create a delegation board. So in the staff room, write down at what common business tasks need to be done. You probably have this already, but just double check. So towel washing, stock ordering, floor checks, assign clear things to a member and delegate these sort of tasks. So then your assistant manager can then delegate with confidence because it's already been predetermined. Reason number 2, they prioritize tasks and not people. Many assistant managers believe that leadership is about getting things done, not about focusing on the checklists and tasks instead of leading their team. And that's where the problems start. Okay, when a staff feels ignored or micromanaged, tells and builds. You know this, right? You work in a confined space. I don't need to tell you. But businesses or clinics or salons, there's a very fine line between talking and delegating and running these relationships. Then all of a sudden, your best stylist becomes the bossy one and she becomes disconnected from the team, and then things start to falter. So there's a 5-minute rule. What I want you to do is encourage your assistant manager to spend 5 minutes each shift with the team that's not work related. We do this as soon as we get to work anyway. How's your week? What's going on? But she needs to relate at this level with the people who already know what their tasks are. That way she can reinforce these things, and she's coming from a place of leadership and not a place of being a boss. Now, it's not just about standard gossip and about being a friend. When your assistant manager starts to build relationships instead of giving orders, she's going to start to earn trust, even lead to influence. And I think this is important. Okay, we're at reason 3. So assistant managers find it really hard to find staff accountable. They either go one of 2 ways. So they either go really hard out the gate and they're like super bossy and then they tend to alienate everyone, or they get really timid and pull back and uncertain and they don't have those difficult conversations. And let's be honest, right? A lot of us don't like having those difficult conversations. But the problem is neither of those work. So the secret is to learn how to correct the behavior without damaging relationships. The secret is SBI. SBI stands for situation, behavior, and impact. This is something that I've pulled out of the 2IC course to give you. So make sure you're writing this down. So situation is about what happened. And then the behavior is what the person did, in this instance, the staff member. And then I is for impact, and that is how it impacted the team. Okay, let me give you like a real life example. So your assistant manager will go up to a staff member and say, yesterday afternoon in the rush situation, I noticed you skip cleaning your station before the next client. That's her behavior. And it sort of slowed down and impacted the whole team. That's the impact. So I know you're busy, but let's talk and let's stay on top of this moving forward. So this approach is clear, it's calm and constructive, and it doesn't create any tension. These strategies will help your assistant manager start stepping up straight away. Here's the truth. Leadership isn't something you just figure out. It's a skill and it takes proper training. Inside the 2IC course, we teach assistant managers how to build trust and how to get authority with their team, create structure so staff stop relying on the business owner, you, for every single decision that they have to make, and how to handle tough conversations with confidence without damaging the team's morale. Now, if you've promoted your best stylists and they're struggling, don't let them fail. Give them the skills they need to become your most valuable asset. If you're serious about creating a strong, confident assistant manager who takes ownership and keeps your business running smoothly, click the link to learn how our 2IC course can transform your business. Your assistant manager doesn't need to fail. They just need the right training.